What's going on, guys? What's going on? One sec. Get right into it. I had to restart my computer. Has some stuff going on with it. Need to reopen everything. One sec, guys. How's everyone doing? If you have any questions, should you post them down below? I'll try to look at them here in a sec. Hoping for a little pullback. No pullback, baby. No pullback. Only to the min. Anyone who hasn't got in doesn't deserve to be in. Look at that volume. The bar rate. How's everyone doing though? Hope everyone's doing pretty well. After hours, you know, we're looking good. I mean, people are talking like, oh, we're getting some downside in the after hours. Like, you know, like who cares? You know what I mean? Like as long as you open up like above like 11, the thing looks crazy strong. Like, I know we got like a push of 12 in the after hours, but things are still wild. Like, you know what I mean? But the parabolic movement, I don't love. I'm gonna get into why here in a sec. Should I hold on to stock or options through earnings? Totally up to you, James. I can't tell anyone. When I sell though, I'll let everyone know in like the Discord and stuff. But you know, the thing I did want to talk about was the break that we're getting on the OBV, you know, and I mentioned this yesterday in the video. Like once we like broke above this local high, like things were gonna get interesting, and things obviously did, right? Like today was just a day of just, you know, this is the day we've been waiting for, right? Like this is the movement we've been waiting for, you know. So it's really nice to see the flag happening, riding, and just trending, trending overall now, right? Doesn't get much better than this, right? Do you think it'll fall out in the after hours? I don't. So I'm curious to how we run up tomorrow. So let's say we like just start trending, like just straight up like parabolic movement to like 14. I'll be tempted to get rid of some of my options and then look for a dip. I'm just based on how we've moved in the past. Every leg that we've gotten on AMC at least is from parabolic movement straight up. We get parabolic movement straight back down. You know what I mean? Like, so overall, I mean, I don't like this right here is like at least slower and steadier, you know. So if we get like a little pump up like this, then a retest and moving back up, then I'm fine with that. You know, I'd hold on strong. But like if we start just getting a straight move up, then it's gonna make me consider, you know, taking some profits and just reevaluating everything going on. Because I keep saying it, when we get these parabolic quick jumps like $4 or $5 up, we're gonna see the movement back to the downside. And you know, borrowed us, the rate did rise again at the end. Sorry, at the end of the day. 14.3. I mean, that's a good little number right there. 14.3. It's a good. It doesn't get me too much better than that. That's pretty juicy. You're still seeing that trend. I think this could start doubling quick. I think AMC could start getting crazy in the next like day or two, going into Friday, and then really with next week as well. So, you know, it looks really good. The earnings have me a little bit concerned though, just because I'm not concerned about AMC getting bad earnings. We all know they're gonna have bad earnings. It's understood. It's like, you know what I mean? It's understood. But if they just come out with this bullish consensus like they keep saying with their CEO, I think it could have a negative effect, because they've been saying it nonstop, you know. What's going on? I wonder if we're getting a controlled squeeze. I don't think so with AMC. I hope AMC and Gme don't squeeze at the same time. They most likely will. I've heard people talking about a bull trap on AMC. Do you think it's a possibility? Everything's a possibility. Yo, G-Tech was popping today. Load up before it runs again. You can swing this, rinse, repeat. Honestly, research this one. You'll be sold. G-Tech. It's like a weed company or something. No, it's not. No, it is. Yeah, I'm not huge on weed companies, to be honest. I like really like them in high tide. So when I like this, it looks pretty good though. I mean, like it does look, you know, extremely bullish. I know Meet Kevin kind of pumped it though, and then they have decent earnings. No, earnings are okay, flat. So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping for better than expected earnings. I mean, everyone expects them to be terrible, so it's possible. That is like a possibility, which could really affect the stock pretty positively. I've heard the same thing, but we pull up and consolidate and move up some more. I bought my AMC at $14, still holding strong. There you go. You're gonna sell before earnings. Totally depends on the price action. Totally depends. What's it? Is the Discord you're on at Penny Lane? The link is down below. Do you read much into Roaring Kitty's tweets on GameStop? I don't. I really don't. You know, the hypotheticals, propaganda, they, like, you know, I try to not be too heavy into all that, but let's look. Forgot what I was doing. I know he's tweeting a lot lately. I think he's just kind of trolling. He's a funny dude. I think that's a good one. When will the squeeze end? When we hit to the moon. Do you read much? I read that one. AMC at 15 tomorrow. It's possible, dude. I'm really being honest. We're getting crazy movement on it, and this is like, you know, I feel like I'm singing the same song, you know, but we're finally getting it, you know. We're finally it's here, you know. Little tiring. Been up on this quite a bit, but yeah. How this quadruple witching affect AMZ? Like I said, I don't talk too much on it. I think Trey and some other people cover it a lot, but who knows? Electro Vaya is pending Nasdaq listing acceptance. Good catalyst to trade. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know what that company is. If I'm like day trading stuff, like you guys know, if you saw this morning, I mean, watching the live this morning, you saw me day trade. I think 3. Did I put 3 or 2 things? I took one small loss on Snow, but the volatility saved us there. Took a win on Chewy. Took a win on. What are the one to trade? I mean, I have no idea what did I trade. I know Chewy was a solid. What was the other? I know I'm missing one. Oh, DoorDash. I mean, few solid wins. What do we do about earnings? Hold through. Totally up to you guys. I mean, I can't tell anyone what to do, not do with earnings. That's like, you know what I mean? Totally can't do that. So it's totally up to you. I mean, I'll let everyone know when I sell my positions. I mean, I think it still looks good. I still think it has momentum. I mean, we're at that like $11 range. Pre-market tomorrow is going to be pretty big. I might do a pretty early stream tomorrow. I might do like an early stream tomorrow around like 8 a.m. like right when market opens. We'll see how that goes. I kind of want to do that anyways. That'll be fun. So I'll probably do that. Trade trades is funny. Are you getting some Roblox tomorrow? Forget if you ever answered before. Probably not. I probably will not get Roblox tomorrow. It's cool though. Like, it's a cool concept, but IPOs are just sketchy, you know? I can't believe Tesla went up 19%. Yeah, I know. Crazy. I mean, it took a crazy beating though. You know what I mean? Like, we're looking at Tesla, like crazy beating over the past, like, you know, 2-3 weeks. It dropped just so much. Like, so kind of anticipated it with, like, you know, SPY, everything pumping back up. I mean, a little bit predictable, not super, but crazy. Stimulus checks help AMC, possibly. I mean, no stimulus checks have been distributed yet, so. Is Sundial going parabolic? I don't think so. No. I mentioned yesterday. I mentioned this yesterday. If you were in the stream. Someone asked about Sundial targets. I said it could easily run to 140, right? Next target from here would be like 170, but I don't know if we're gonna get that initial push just because I see like a rejection happening at that monthly level. If we get above monthly and hold above it, I would target like 170, but just be careful. You know, it's fun. I didn't get to make a video. I mean, I made a video on Sundial. I mentioned that the buy zone for me personally was at $1 range, and from there, you know, 40% up already, it's killing it. Maybe laugh, but AMC $40 calls expiring tomorrow. Maybe a comfy 30%. Yeah, and I'm up about 100% on mine calls finally. It's nice. We'll see. Is Roblox gonna be trading on Webull? Yes. It's not like a pink sheet. Only thing it's not trading on Webull is like pink sheets. Drop a like. Appreciate the likes, guys. I do appreciate the likes. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the love. Ball rate, KMPF, I don't care about. I don't care about these other ones, guys. I really don't. Thoughts on CTRM? I've been liking them actually. With indexes trending up, CTRM should do good. Yeah, it's back about $1. I mean, it's gonna continue to see this rise back up. You know, this 119 is where we got in, so I didn't buy on the dip, but it was good. I made a video. You're like a Boston kid, but you don't have the accent. I'm a Texas boy. I'm a Texas boy. Any other questions? I try to answer everyone's questions, so if I miss your question, just like repost it. I'll try to get back to it. I know a lot of people are gonna come in and be asking about AMC and where I seeing it going, and it looks really, really good. Like, you know, like I'm never, like I said, I try to like constantly reiterate this. I'm not a hype guy. You know what I mean? I'm not just hyping stocks up. If I'm talking about them, I'm probably trading them unless I hate them. And then, one sec, guys, got someone knocking. I sound Canadian? Crazy. You're wild. What about Black Rock? Blacky Rocky? Def average down C2RM Texas Daddy. Tyler, did you hear about trade saying AMC to 1,000? I think he like I don't know if he was like being serious. I don't think he was being serious. Pyrogenesis is a good one. We talked about this a long time. Is it PYRGH? What is it? What is Pyro? Yeah, PYRNF. Sorry, I knew it was like a 5. I knew it was a 5er. I mean, it's back to when we talked about it. It looked really good back in the day, though. Right there, it did look really good for a while. It's a good one, bro. He said hypothetically, yeah. I don't think he was being serious. It's like, I mean, that's why like when I make videos, I like make sure to reiterate that like I'm saying this is a possibility, not like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why, you know what I mean? Yeah, someone mentioned him. I think Mr. Wool, I think he did. Yeah, I liked it. I shouldn't trade it. Still can't find the Discord. The link should be down below. Definitely should be below. Is the link not down below? Yes, it's the GOAT. Tyler predicties. Mathematically, way more is possible, but anything's possible. You know what I mean? Like, but I hate saying the words "anything is possible." It just sounds stupid. You know what I mean? It sounds like I'm just like agreeing or you know, pleading the fifth. I don't want to answer, but so I think it's unlikely. Like, scale 1 to 10 to like a 3% chance. Pretty low. You and Trey to get together, bro, would be sick. Trey's just a lot bigger than me, so I think it's very difficult to get a hold of him. So yeah. But also, he streams really early in the morning. I think AMC is gonna blow all of our minds. It's doing pretty good so far, so I agree with you. AMC followed for 8K form. I didn't see that. What is your target price for I need to move my monitor, this one, onto this side. That'd be pretty big and helpful. Price are for AMC. So tomorrow, if we get above $11 and we hold, so let's say tomorrow, okay. So it's looking like pre-market, we're gonna get above like 11, maybe trend. And let's say we start moving back up. If we start moving up, I think we hit $13.50 to $14 very, very easily. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't believe there's too much resistance in this. There's no resistance, in my opinion, in that little block. So just my opinion. I don't think earnings matter. Momentum is high. I kind of am agreeing with you. But let's say I hit like, so if I hit like, I know if I hit like, if we hit $14.50, I'll be in about $6,000 worth of profits. So mentally it's going to be like, man, you know, what do I do? You know? Do you research on power genesis, a video online showing you their plasma torches and give them a 10 billion sales? There's a lot of videos on YouTube. Yeah, I've researched them a little bit. My friend is the one that does like all the health stuff. I'm just not big on it. $40 call on the 19th or now. I got 15 calls for the 19th. I got them at like 30 something cents though. So they're looking good. SSPK sounds super familiar. Man, what is that? No, it's not familiar. It's a SPAC. You gotta know a lot. When you're going with SPACs, so you really need you gotta believe in the companies. BFT is my favorite. My favorite. Traders dropped a video, fam. right? Want to start building long-term stocks. Finally green on AMC. Yeah, I know it's finally like, you know, perking up. Currently at 2,247 shares, $6 price. Nice, good job, Jory. You're awesome. What's the Gme price prediction tomorrow? How's Gme doing in the after hours? If it can hold up, I think yeah, it's going to. So GME's moving heavy on the after hours. Yeah. So in my opinion, AMC is gonna fly as well in the morning. GameStop, I think it easily hits 300 tomorrow. Crazy in my opinion. This is wild what we're seeing, but I think GME hits 300 tomorrow. 5% aftermarket, good sign. For what? AMC or GME? GME was at like 240 earlier. I remember seeing it. It was like low, high 240s. It was up to like $12 earlier. It was like up like 12%. But I mean, it probably goes up way more in the morning, I would suspect. Finally green. Yep. Congrats on being green, guys. Congrats on being green. It's a good feeling when you hold something and it just finally turns that corner, you know. That is a good feeling. Did that volume look? How did the volume look for? One sec. Yeah, of course, Antonio. I try to talk to the chat always. The volume looked really good. It's actually still kind of going up. Wow. Probably stop moving here in a sec. But yeah, really good volume. I suspect it's going to trend up again tomorrow. I'd be surprised if tomorrow we don't get a 200 mil volume day. I'm very surprised. See, what happened today is it moved up a lot at open and then it kind of stagnated till like 11:30, and then it just ran after that, right? So like looking at GME, 150 is still a decent day. It's just trending up now. Look at GME, terrible day, honestly. Terrible volume day. Wow, that kind of shows what's happening with AMC. The volume's flowing in it. That's crazy. Wow, I didn't realize how much there was no volume there. Okay, long comment. Am I the only one that thinks GME is a dump pump bubble meant to be a distraction? The volume day was super low. The short bar utilization is impressive either. Potentially, maybe. But that fee is going up. It did double. I mean, it doubled from 1% to like 2%. But you know, we started off at like, well, it did not double. I'm a liar. Sorry, it went up 30%. It's like nothing crazy, but still. Yeah, bad volume and it moved. But yeah, it moved. I mean, but we saw it with AMC too, you know what I mean? Like we saw bad volume, we saw it move. You know? So you can see it go either way. I see LNF. I don't know anything about them, so I couldn't tell you. I'm up everywhere, even Palantir. Palantir is one of my favorite long terms, if you guys don't know. Like long term, such a good stock. And honestly, it's probably gonna start soaring, and when it does, you know, it's gonna be late to get back in, but I've been preaching it a lot. I'm about to start making a lot more of my longer term videos and stocks that I'm, you know, accumulating in. I've just been really busy. Like today, I worked on that stupid PowerPoint for so long. And this is the girl in my group. This is what she sent us. I was beyond mad. She literally posted this. She sent this like an hour before it was due. I'm not gonna finish my part before 6 p.m. It was due at 6 p.m. Just turn it in and specify to him that I had to work. However, I'll send my portion before midnight tonight. We had like 2 months to do this, by the way. It'll be done by midnight. What does that even mean? It's due at 6. We're graduate students. We're like, we're seniors. What are you talking about? I was so mad. Man, I was pissed. Got some tendies, Becky Titty. We got those tendies today. We got those tendies. What's on Corsair Gaming and Shift? Shift is interesting. Actually, I was looking into them today. I was looking a lot into Shift. What is the ticker? It's SFT. I thought it was SH. Cool company. I thought like a used e-commerce car, EV company. I don't know what they are. Used car e-commerce or something. I don't know. I need to look into them more. Cool concept. I do like them. And then you said Corsair, right? Yeah, they're cool. I like them a lot. I think semiconductors are really beat up. I think they're gonna start running. They're just kind of like, I'm just not playing because there's just so much good stuff to play in the market. Like I said, if you followed this morning with the day trading we did, like, dude, it was just money this morning. You know what I mean? When tech is moving good, it's just kind of like you pick and choose what you want to do. And I honestly just had really great picks this morning. It was really nice. But what I want to see, we want to see the Nasdaq peak up tomorrow. Honestly, we do want to see the Nasdaq peak up. But I think we're finding this retracement, and I think around midnight, 1 a.m., we'll start trending back up to the upside. I'm not surprised we got rejected from this local level up here. Not surprised at all. So the Nasdaq and indexes don't look bad either if you're watching those. So, but we do want indexes to perk up a little bit for AMC. Would help out a lot. Tyler, do you do online school or go to campus? I do online school. I could like do some campus stuff, but like I don't want to go to campus for 2 of my classes and do other ones online. That's stupid to me. So yeah. I feel like averaging up cuts profit. I hate to see my overall price go up. Yeah, answer that one. Group projects are the worst. They are kind of the worst. AMC $14 calls for the 19th. Thoughts? I have $15 calls, so I mean, it's up to you. I can't really like give you like an opinion on your position, so it's dangerous ground. 23-ish seems like a great entry on Palantir. I love Palantir. Love it. How will your earnings impact your our momentum? It's impossible to say, right? So anyone that says like this is how earnings are going to affect the stock, they are guessing. One, it's a complete guess. So my assumption is, so here's the negatives and here's the positives. So I'll do the negatives first. So my negative assumption with earnings is that my negative assumption looking at earnings is that they've given us every possible good news already that they possibly could give us. Every time the CEO, he's been on literally on every single like news provider in the past like week or so, and he's literally just constantly bullish on. He's bullish, like he's super bullish, right? He's just like, you know, we had no earnings, we're getting earnings, we're reopening, yada yada yada. So we're getting that bullish thesis already. So like if earnings come and they have bad earnings, then he gives a good outlook. He's already given the good outlook, you know what I mean? He's already given the outlook to us. Like it's not new news, it's not good new news, you know? So that's worth taking into account. But if we look at the positive news, the positive is that everyone anticipates earnings to be terrible. Like no one anticipates AMC earnings to do good. I don't think anyone on earth thinks AMC is going to come out and have good earnings in any way, shape, or form. So that's kind of good because it gives us room. So if something moderately decent comes out, it's good news. You know what I mean? That's the positive there. And then if they say like any type of surprise of deal they have working with, not being acquired or anything, but anything positive really that no one knows, that could be a good benefit. But I think we kind of know the best already. But yeah, just my opinion. I love AMC, but when I see eyes and other stocks for rapid climbs, I can't justify waiting around for who knows what. So when you're seeing stocks like eyes and stuff moving up, it's just you're gambling. You know what I mean? You're throwing money on these stocks as they move 20% up. If you want to chase that, you know, go do it. Be my guest. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I know what happens when you chase stocks, and you know, I have never seen chasing stocks end well. So good luck. Trades explains about the earnings on his channel. Just enough good news to get them FOMO investors. Possibly though, and like what I'm saying though is just enough good news. They'd have to give something new. There'd have to be some new news though. That's the thing, and there is no, to my knowledge, right? Like now they could come out of the woodworks and say like we actually did better than projected this past fourth quarter, or you know we expect X theaters, or we're doing X to like increase revenue or promotions, something like that. But as far as them just coming out and saying we expect to do well this quarter, they've been saying that, so it's not new news at all. You know what I mean? Anyways, AMC won't be affected by earnings. That's not, you don't know that answer. That's not true. Or maybe it drops to $8. AMC has a meme insurance, so it won't bottom out. But like Benjamin Cohen, I don't know who that is. Cryptos are a dangerous game though. Do you think like this crazy crime today might be a bull trap? I don't think so. Maybe it's possible. 100%. If AMC drops below 8, I will add more shares. Tyler the Autist. Any other questions? Look at some other stocks. While BTC did fall, OGG thought he was falling. I mean, BC. Oh yeah, it did drop. Wow, I didn't realize it went to 56K. Holy crap, it's wild. I think it'll start perking back up if Nasdaq starts bouncing, so I wouldn't be too concerned. Eyes gap fill. I mean, I don't know what to say. I can't really give you an opinion on this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would never touch this ever. Like, maybe if I had it down here, I'd already be out of it though, to be honest. So, good luck if you want to touch this. You know what I mean? Good luck. If the AMC drops below under 8, I won't buy shares. I don't like slow burns. I think this squeeze is going to still happen. It's on trajectory towards $20. Are you still playing FANG? I've been out of FANG, but I like oil. Oil's kind of dropping a little bit now. I kind of like it where it's at. How much AMC do you currently hold? Don't mind me asking. I have like 20 call options at $15 for next week's expiration. I have a few shares, not a lot. Like, not a lot at all. But I wasn't interested in trading AMC shares at all. Should be hold and squeeze like a bear hug. Interesting. Movie theaters are gonna open in California next week. They're like, yeah, they're opening like everywhere. AMC won't see $8 for a while. I don't know about that. I think Neil's looking good. I mean, Neil looks great actually. You know. And once the market started bouncing back, Neil just started doing his thing. You know. Neil's a solid stock, one of my favorite long terms. I have a lot of it, so would love to see it get back to 48. Only 6% of shares available to the public. Yes, I agree. AMC won't go back to $8. Is ACB good for? I don't like ACB at all. I cannot stand the company. What are your thoughts on stocks that can earn 100 plus mil a day, then turn into 8 mil? What are you talking about? What? It's a broad statement. Would love to see AMC raise prices to increase revenue this year. That is the last thing you want to see them do. Dude, that is the last thing. They want to get as many people through those doors as possible. Raising revenue is the last thing they want to do. What do you think about Roblox? I think business model is cool. They make a lot of money and they probably don't spend a lot of money. It's like a recipe for making good money. If AMC goes up to the moon, will Earth be our moon during the night? You see? Think about it. Sundial price target into year. Man, I don't really have a price target for them. I mean, I like Sundial where they're at now. Like, buying them at $1. I mentioned that over and over. But I mean, I wouldn't hold this. This isn't like a long-term position for me. High tide is the longer term for me. AMC earnings tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? It is tomorrow, isn't it? Wait. I don't know why I thought it was Thursday. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna move tomorrow. To be honest, I couldn't tell you. I don't know why I thought it was Thursday. Why did I think it was Thursday? Yeah, Wednesday after hours. Crazy. Wild, 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 wild. They're predicted to have a really bad loss. That's funny. They reported third quarter move. Yeah, so they lost more than. Oh, man. This is tough. Tough stuff. Things could get bad. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. What's your biggest loss ever? I had a put on Disney. I lost like $2,500. It wasn't super bad. It was the biggest option loss. Do you think that Nasdaq will have another good day? It's gonna be hard to tell until like pre-market, but I think it's gonna kind of bottom out around this level and start perking back up. I think Nasdaq looks solid, but Wednesdays are typically bearish, so keep that in the back of your mind. Could Roadblocks and Gme do the same type of collaboration in the future? I don't know. What do you mean? Roadblocks? I don't know what Roadblocks is. Sounds familiar. I don't know what that is. They've been raising prices for a decade with no substantial changes to the experience to justify the increase. Yeah, but if your revenue is decreased by 90% over the past year, I think you just want to get people in the doors right now. Just my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. Thoughts on LKCO? A lot of hype. Can you do a video on Fisker? It's another EV company started by Henry. I know. Yeah, I've done a little bit of research on it. I know they had news a while back, pretty like recent, like 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago. Still looks bearish. I had puts on it up there. AMC is respected by all the favorable levels. It's either a double top right now or $13, $14 next. God bless. Thoughts on the Nasdaq Inc. Nasdaq Inc. I think Nasdaq looks good going into tomorrow. I think it looks good. I think we want to see a bounce relatively soon, but like the retrace is anticipated, you know, after the really strong move up. This tends to happen. We just trimmed the Nasdaq. If we can get a bounce though, it'd be nice. We've got to break above 12.9. We haven't hit 12.9 either, which leads me to believe we're going to push up to that. But the real question is, you know, do we get the bounce pretty soon? We're going to want to see it pretty soon, like around midnight. It's like 4 hours. I want to see that bounce start to happen. Roblox is confirmed starting at $45. It's hard. I mean, you see those really start to fly. What are your thoughts on Bloom? I like Bloom Energy a lot. BE, I like them a lot. But Clean Energy is just getting hurt. Fisker is going to announce a partnership with Foxconn Q2. Foxconn is a company that makes stuff like Apple, Nintendo, and Sony. I think EVs is kind of a. I wouldn't like me personally. I wouldn't buy Fisker because I have so much Neo. You know what I mean? And then I'm considering CCIV as well. So it's like that much EV in a portfolio scares me. But up to you. HCMC a little bit worrisome. They're pretty beat up. Yeah, they're pretty beat up, so be careful there. I'm autistic, not psychic about stocks. AMC is bigger than Cinemark. TMK can't. Also, they shifted their business model. That's why. They shifted their business model. You gotta look into their business model and their revenue and their numbers. I mean, it's a big thing to talk about. But yeah, let's go back to AMC. I don't think we double top just based on the OBV looks so strong. You know what I mean? That's the part that looks so ridiculous. And then when we started getting that crazy interest, the interest rate rise at the end of the day was nice too. Went from 10 to 14, that's huge. Almost 50% increase. That's big. That's a big flip. Tomorrow's open's gonna be important. I'll be live around 7:45, 8 o'clock. I'll probably get like 30 minutes before live. Before open, my bad. Donating all my gains to Melvin's funeral. God bless. In the past, the standard MO without insider knowledge was let the IPO drop and see what files attracted. Yeah, typically they drop and then start to back up. My USO is up. How's Exxon? I've been out of oil for 2 days. Subtile, you went over AMC already. I have. I'll go back over here in a sec. Do you believe Eyes has squeeze potential? I do not. You end up selling that GIF yesterday? I did. So let's take a quick little break over to the NFT Central. So I am an NBA hot Top Shot. So if you want to see something absolutely crazy, in Houston. I am from Houston. If you want to see something crazy, so basically, these are all my trades. I deposited 200. I deposited 100 into my account, right? But I only spent $14. So I went from 14, right? I got a pack, sold that pack for $280. Purchased a $200 pack, sold one card for $1,600, sold the next card for $185. Currently, we're sitting at I think $1,800. I think, yeah, $1,850 from $100. It's pretty nice little in 5 days. Pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm in Houston. Yeah. I can't even get a pack. Yeah, I'm hustling to get those packs. It's hard. It's pretty crazy. It's fun though. It's fun. I mean, I like it as a sport. So if you're doing NFTs or something, like, do something you're interested in. Online sports cards are actually a fair play. Real cards are selling for all-time highs too. It's crazy that like that card just came out and it sold for $6. It's crazy. Link up first shot on me. Yikes. I'm 23. Melvin is flying by his or her Legos. It's for me. Is AMC giving a dividend? I think it already did. I don't know. It's a good question. They'll probably talk about it. The Rockets are trash, first of all. The Rockets are garbage cans right now. I watch Andrew, but Professor Meatball is smarter than Andrew. Sorry, have you checked out Andrew Momoni on YouTube? Will you do a collaborate? I don't watch too many YouTubers, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. So when I'm not working on YouTube, I try not to be on YouTube. Hockey, they only have NBA right now. But I'll do any of the sports. I don't care. Yeah, GameStop was wild today, but I mean, I think we're just seeing the movement on. It's like it's identical pattern what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, get that move up, get a retest, and boom, we shot up. AMC game up, got a little bit of a push down, and then boom, shot back up. Did not get that sideways movement, but you know we're hitting off. We're stopping the day there. We ended the day here about this level as well, at the same time, and then boom, we shot up again to like 250. So I think it's gonna continue. I keep looking up at the dividend for AMC. It doesn't tell me much. Top Shot won't let me register because it says there's too many people. Yeah, they like doubled in people like in a day. The ball fee at the end of the day surprised me so much. Yeah, I know I made the video like right before this stuff dropped. So tough. But yeah, that was wild. That 14.3%, almost doubled. I mean almost 50%. So that was crazy. That was wild to see. Gme is at 261 right now too, which is wild. Like I did not started pushing up randomly, and then $11. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Take a look at these nuts. What's your thoughts on a safe entry point at AMC? Man, I can't tell you when to buy or sell anything like that. I probably missed your play though. I mean, I got in yesterday. I got more. I bought more in at like 887. Can you talk about some of the chart indicators you like and why? I don't really use any indicators. I use the OBV because it just shows me buying pressure. So it's a good indicator for if a stock starts dropping. So AMC started dumping, right? It was on a downtrend, but the OBV was actually on an uptrend, correct? So you see, downtrend, uptrend. So this showed me that the buying pressure wasn't off. And I mentioned in the video yesterday that typically the OBV does not double top. So when we get that push to this level again, at this level here, typically, like I said, it does not double top. So we broke back up. So we saw same thing with GME. So I use OBVs, basically shows just buying pressure and buyers coming into the market on that stock. I use VWAP, really good for intraday day trading. Helps you to see momentum, but that's just for like day trading in my opinion. On larger time frames, more for like, you know, just seeing the flip of moment. Like you see that we flipped bullish, we've just stayed above the VWAP the whole time. And then I use my pivot points, red, purple, and then green, which I'm gonna have available for subs pretty soon. But I'm trying to figure out how to do all that. I'm thinking how to do it smart, not have to waste a whole bunch of time doing it. But yeah, so those are my only indicators. I think all the other ones can be kind of dumb, kind of a waste. But I mean, most of my charting is done from price action, though. You know what I mean? Like I'm just seeing where there's buyers and where people are selling. Where's resistance? You know what I mean? I think RSI, MACD, the EMA, SMAs. You'll lose your mind. Like there's just too. I don't think more is better. I think less is better. Do you ever buy 100 shares with the call option? Never, ever do I ever. So my OBV is at 2 and 3 or 3 billion. Is that good? I don't look at the points. When I'm looking at OBV, I don't really care about this. I'm watching the trend of how it's moving. I could care less how this is moving, to be honest. I've traded stocks that are almost negative. I've traded, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. But this is not a TA education class. I do not teach, and I never. You could pay me whatever you wanted to pay me. I wouldn't. I mean, well, no. I'd probably eventually say yes, but for the most part, I don't want to. I get DMs about it all the time. I never want to. Probably never will on this channel ever teach that type of content. Just super boring. Yo, just got on. Probably went over this already, but a brief summary on your thoughts for AMC tomorrow. 1 sec, I will. Why not buy the 100 shares? Because I make money trading the options. You know, yeah. And everyone back down to my friend's order at 186 day. Oof, big oof. Shares or options? Typically always options for me. Do we approximate the price range the majority of short sellers might have in AMC? How the short interest has changed? Dude, it's impossible to know the short interest right now. You know what I mean? Possible. My guy, Banshee. Dude, you teach better than 90% of my professors. Yeah, you're telling me. You're telling me. New neon looking slick. Thank you, Timmy. I have a buy order on a 400 more shares of AMC. I had 2 black crowns for dinner. Nom nom. Black, you're wild. If you want to learn, Zip Trader U is okay to learn. I don't even know good recommendations, or I would recommend people. Favorite tickers to day trade? Totally depends, but I like trading tech a lot. Like today, tech was up, Nasdaq was looking solid. You know, we came in kind of bearish for the day, and then boom, we started ticking back up, and I was like, ooh, daddy likey. Once we got above green line, it was all tech stocks. But today, like, I mean, I'm familiar with a lot of stocks that I traded. Like today, I traded Chewy. Chewy looks really good going into tomorrow. High possibility Chewy pushes up to $82 tomorrow if tech looks okay. What else? I traded DoorDash. I loved DoorDash just because Uber and everything else was already moving up. DoorDash was just a hot play. Oh, look at that. It ended up running up to 146 like we thought. I got out too early. So I got into DoorDash. I think I got out like right here, like at 140, like 142. It ended up running to 140. That hurts. So, and then my loss was on Snow. But Snow got the movement still. I just didn't want to hold. We were just getting just choppy movement, and then it broke up. But I didn't end up even losing. I lost like 20 bucks on it, not even, because it was getting volatile and the market was so crazy. So the IV pumped up. I got into it at a good point in time, so that was good. It takes a lot to learn, like when you want to like play options, though. I think someone like came into the chat too, to the live, like, oh, this kid's trying to day trade, and it was funny. I was winning. I was like, what are you talking about? You know, what side do you look at for FINRA short interest report? FINRA. Someone continue to link though for the boys just getting off work. Nice, Disma. Stupid question, but what does your family and friends think about you trading stocks? I'm just getting into this and getting mixed responses from my peeps. This is a good question. So, when I first got into it, I was trading. It was all crypto that I owned, right? That's how I got introduced into it. But my major was always like for finance, and like I was gonna. Oh. Much love, Adrian. Much love. Welcome. So, I have one more. You get the chest pounds too. Welcome. Much love, Galactic. Much love. Anyways, so family, what were their thoughts? So when I was getting into it, backstory is my dad does real estate development. I worked for him for a while. Super big on paying your dues. So like first 3 years out of college, I was working for him. It was terrible. Hated it. It was terrible work. I hated it so much. Anyways, so I was always interested in stocks. I loved just the aspect of it. Anyways, so he thought I was wasting my time for a long time. He thought I was wasting my time. He thought it was more beneficial doing other stuff. And then eventually came around to, he was like, because I told him about a few plays. A few of them, I was like, look, this is stuff you should look at. Like, I had the numbers for him and everything. I was like, look, you can make some money. I don't want any money. I'm trying to help you out. Like 4 or 5 plays were like, 4 or 5x plays. And he was like, what the heck? And he just never did them. And then when COVID happened, I was like, dude, buy Southwest Airlines. Like, I was like, I don't know, like, if you've ever listened to me, Southwest Airlines will be the first it'll be the first airline stock to recover fully, and it will recover fully very, very quick compared to the rest. And so, I mean, I immediately told him when it was plummeting, when I remember it was like 25, that's when I told him. I was like, look, buy it. You don't have long, just buy it. I promise it'll do well. Buy Southwest. And he was just like, nah, I don't want to do it. And he just had made a lot of money from some recent deals he had. It's like, okay, whatever. Anyways, it pumped back up to like 40 bucks, and he was like, I think I'm gonna buy some. I was like, what are you talking about? And so it was kind of frustrating, but I think all dads kind of do that to us. But and now they see kind of like how I'm doing and stuff, and they're now they're happy for me. Oh, thank you, Clint. Touch my soul. I'm working on a new emote too for the donations. So that's what Yeah, for my dad, it was financial advice. It was. So that was that's how I got into it. And at first, no one really liked it, but I mean, it was like it was something that I wanted to do. It was important to me. I had to make time for it. I don't think at the time my ex wasn't. She didn't like that I was like spending so much time with it. She's my ex now, so that tells you how that went. My family, they didn't really like negative about it. They were just like, you're wasting your time. So I guess they were negative, but yeah. But we need a JV on a real estate deal. I mean, I could eventually make real estate content. I dislike real estate. Like, not that it's like not a good way to make money. It totally is, but I don't enjoy it. Like, I spent my whole up until like 22 years old every day, and I just don't like it. But like, there's so much about like some of these. I'm not gonna name people. I almost said names that are so just like fake. Like the wholesaling and all that, like you can make money wholesaling, but you're just a glorified real estate agent. So when people say like, I want to be an entrepreneur and I want to wholesale, I'm like, dude, you're not an entrepreneur. You work for other people basically still. You know what I mean? You work for yourself, but I guess, but like if you don't get up every single morning and do X, Y, and Z, you have no stable income. You know, it's, you know, so yeah. Can I recommend Steve Madden? Steve, that's actually a good one. It's a good one. I need to figure out how to turn it like really loud though too. But it was pretty important. That was like, yeah. But like I really could provide like interesting stuff on the whole aspect of real estate. But I wouldn't make a lot of content. I would be every once. I mean, I might. I don't know. Maybe one day. Thank you for the great reports. You're welcome. AMC price range. I mean, price range. I don't know what you mean. So, going into tomorrow, I'm pretty sure we're gonna open above, you know, $11. It's looking highly likely. I'm curious how we move. If we move to 14, 15 bucks before earnings, I don't know if I'll be able to hold. I don't know if I'll be able to, personally. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be live, so we'll see what happens. But Steve Madden. It's a good one. A lot of people like message me too, like on my latest YouTube video, like, by the way, just so you know, the short interest report, it came back at 14%. I'm like, bro, I know. I mean, obviously I recorded. Look at the timeline when I recorded the video. Obviously, I know it's changed. I'm only making videos and going live on this every single day. It's not like I'm not watching. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not watching it. I mean, come on. How much would you be up if we hit 15? I'd be up about 6,000-7,000. I didn't put much into it though. I put like 1,000, 1,200 into it. Not much. On the options at least. You take the profit when it comes. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in. Take profits whenever you guys want. I'm the first time I laid my eyes on this thing, I thought to myself, I like the stock. Then you're taking it all out. I mean, just because my options expire next Friday. I mean, I'll probably buy more. I'll buy more into it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? You like the 1050 on AMC? I told you. Did you tell me? You might have actually told me. How does your Discord work? I mean, the content you make for it. I have a lot of new stuff coming out. I don't want to talk too much about the Discord right now, but you can join. Link down below if you want. But there's a lot of stuff coming out soon. Is AMC your highest investment right now? No. No. Like, anything I put in AMC, I totally expected to just lose it. You know what I mean? Like, half the time I'm buying AMC, I'm on stream. And I say, hey, guys, should I buy AMC? And everyone goes, oh, yes, buy it, Tyler. I'm like, okay, cool. We'll put $500 into it and see what happens. You know what I mean? I'm new to options. But I lost, like, I've lost about 600. So, I mean, it probably total, it's, like, up to, like, 2K that I totally put into it. Maybe like, 15, 16. I don't know. But, yeah. I saved a bunch of money by switching to Geico. That's a smart move, man. Neo. I like the gains on the stunk. Neo's looking really good. I mean, I've been talking about it for a while. You guys know I love Neo. It looks super, super solid. No complaints at all. Super solid. Flagging. If the market picks up tomorrow, there's no way that it doesn't run. It looks super, super, super solid. But you're going to want to see this kind of bottom out this range. We want to see this start to bottom. I really don't like the earnings that will hit stock, but we'll see. It's possible. Do you think 1,000's per? I don't think 1,000's is too. I think it's wishful. It's extreme wishful thinking. Whatever past wishful thinking is what it is. Where's the report? I dumped it on the stocks. Workhorse has been buzzing. Yeah, I've been seeing that. I need to. I'll probably do some DD on it. I'll make a lot of videos tomorrow. I'll make two or three tomorrow. Probably. We'll see. I'm gonna try. Workhorse has been buzzing. If it can hold, it probably pushes back up to like 20, 21, 21. I've had a lot of Neos. I have a lot. I'm not grabbing any calls though. Do you think all the pair block movement on AMC could happen during pre-market? Possible. What I do, cuz. Welcome by you, boy. Welcome, welcome. Fidelizing AMC to 900 is an insane break. It's pretty crazy. Thoughts on ASO, Academy Sports Networks? That's a pretty big Texas stock. It's been tanking. It had its run and now it's tanking. Be careful. How many shares of AMC do you have? No, not a lot. That's not where I mean, I wouldn't buy. I wasn't gonna buy AMC shares. There was no way I was buying that. I was just playing call options. I was either gonna make 5x my money or just not make any money. Of course, earnings will be bad. They have closed for months and they're popping off soon. I bought March 12th, $11 AMC call last week, looking good. I hope earnings won't make a difference. It's everyone's expecting it to be poor, so. But I mean, you can't say it won't affect it because you just don't know. It could totally affect it. I'm new to options trading. If I have a call option expiring below my predicted price, do I lose like gains? I recommend watching In the Money's video. In the Money is his name on YouTube. INTHE Money on options, explaining it. Because I pretty much only buy out of the money options. Do you invest in ETFs? I really don't. Nope. I try not to touch ETFs. However, the new rule in FTD will be very, very interesting. But yeah, so I don't touch ETFs hardly ever. I mean, honestly though, on AMC, like, we look really, really good. Like, this is what I love though. The OBV, this right here, man. I'm telling you, this is the crazy part for me, right here. Right here. At least something big we're gonna need to see tomorrow too is the Nasdaq start to pick back up. I want to see it pick back up, pick back up, pick back up. That's what I want to see. All right, guys. I think I'm about to hop off. To be honest, I'm kind of tired. I'm just like kind of dead. To be honest, I want to have a full night of like decent sleep. Probably watch some TV a little bit. Pass out by. I've been going to sleep around 1 o'clock every night. I'll probably pass out by like 10:30 tonight. Tuck myself in. Tuck myself deep in, be up around 7:30, get some coffee in the system, get 4 more cups of coffee ready to go for the live stream because we're gonna be pumping, boys. Tomorrow morning, I swear on Aunt Jemiah's life. Okay, Aunt Jemiah's life. I'm gonna be live here at least at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. hands down early. I'm happy you guys like the videos. I try to make them as helpful as possible and explain stuff very, very simply for you guys as well. I understand a lot of stuff can be confusing because a lot of you guys are new. I understand, like, a lot of people coming in from AMC are very, very new, so I try to make them very, very simple. And I know, like, at first thought, like, you come in, you're like, oh god, this guy's like 20 years old, 18 tops. I understand, I look young too, so I try to help out. I understand it's hard, but you know, I don't honestly, like, I like to think that I'm kind of more experienced than quite a few people that do it, if we're looking at like actual stuff. Besides Uncle Bruce, that dude can down thousands of bagels a day and make thousands of dollars while he does it. Say her name. Jemiah, baby. When you and Trey doing a vid, dude, you gotta talk to Trey about that, buddy. You gotta talk about that. My email's down below. Anyone can email me. Anyone can email me. You're right, I'm not an idiot. I'm an autist. Alright, guys, I love you guys. See you in the morning. We need to make you and Trey happen. Make it happen, Captain. You know, that would help the channel. It would help the channel, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, boys, I'll see you later.